Hello friends, it is Chelsea, aka Hungry Hungry Hippo, and welcome on back. Today, I'm out of breath. Sorry, just came upstairs. Today I'm sharing with you a plan with me, and this is for the week of August 26th through September the 1st. I lost the footage of the base of this video. I have no idea where it went. But I used the Autumn Magic Kit, which was a printable, or I bought the printable version, I guess I should say, from Apple Blossom Prints. And I paired with it a silver foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co., which I believe is just her wizard foil bundle. Yeah. And I didn't pull in any Harry Potter scripts, which really surprises me. I have so many quote overlays from Plan Hannah that are Harry Potter quotes, and I didn't use a single one of them. It is what it is. I think it was because this kit is on the darker side, and all of the scripts that I have are black, and honestly, they're in her black ink. They are not in her black foil. They're black ink. So they're rubbed off, and I should have gotten them in, if I was going to get them in black, I should have got the black foil, because I just hate buying scripts in, I hate buying scripts in foil colors, because, I have a sheet of, Valentine's Day in rose gold that I'm probably never going to use. It is what it is. That August script in the upper left-hand corner is from Plan Hannah. And everything else, as far as the base is concerned, is from the kit. So, on Monday, and I finished Identity, and then I started Listen for the Lie. I was going to talk about these books, but because I don't have the base footage, I'm not going to. I'm not going to waste the time. So, getting right into the day by day, first thing I marked was Coffee Monday. I've stopped doing that, but there's a few Plan with me's because of the fact that I film these so far into the future. You'll see eventually I do stop marking Coffee Monday in my planner, just because I only mark when I actually go and get a coffee. So you'll see a lot of that. Anyways, so Monday marked Coffee Monday. That is from the kit. Work, read, and homework. That sticker is from PMD Print and Plan. And then on Tuesday marked work and reading. I went to the dentist. I think I left work early to go to the dentist. I had chipped my tooth. I think this is when I chipped. No, I don't remember. I've chipped a tooth just recently. I chipped my my front teeth, the back of my front teeth, which is interesting to me because they're literally filled, they're fillings. But anyways, that, I don't know where that sticker's from. And then Starbucks, and I went to Aldi. So again, we're marking when I actually go physically get a coffee. On Wednesday, I marked work, reading. I backed a game called Natera on Kickstarter. Natera is a game where you play as animal factions in this alternative futuristic society. And it's really cool. It's worker placement resource management. I think it looks really fun. I had a hell of a lot of trouble actually getting everything done for it, but we survived. I will talk more about that in the future. And then in the evening, I just had a YouTube binge. I just wasn't feeling great. Thursday, work. I finished Identity and started Listening for the Lie. And again, I was going to talk about these books, but I don't have time to do so because I lost the footage. Although I am ahead, now that I'm looking at the video, I am ahead of myself. I decided, because I lost the base footage, that I wasn't going to speed up me laying down the day-by-day stickers. So, Identity is about a young woman. I think she's about my age, so 30s-ish. And she meets this really amazing guy, or so she thinks, and he turns out to be a con artist. So he steals her identity, he breaks into her house, steals a bunch of stuff from her, and actually kills her roommate. She's very much a wrong place, wrong time situation, but unfortunately that's just how it happened. And yeah, so she's struggling to get her life back together, and she ends up having to kind of throw in the towel. She moves back home with her mother and her grandmother and starts a new life, meets an amazing guy, and yeah, I won't get into it. It's a Nora Roberts novel, so I'm assuming most of you can probably figure out how the story ends. And then I started reading Listen for the Lie, which is a book about a girl who she witnesses the death of her friend, or like she's the last person to see her friend alive, but she doesn't remember anything about the night that happened. And so there's a podcast that has been covering her story, and the podcaster reaches out to her, and I don't remember what happened, but for some reason she just kind of says screw it and is like, okay, fine, let's talk. And so we follow the podcaster, we follow this girl, and we figure out what happened the night that her friend died. I'm not gonna lie, I hated the ending of this book. I hated it. And also, I found it so strange. So, like, if you're being accused of killing your best friend, wouldn't you be a little bit more freaked out? She's not. She doesn't care. Anyways, moving on. In the evening on Thursday, got some gas after work, I guess, and then played Aquatica. It has a solo mode on it, so I do play it often when I don't have anything to do. And then I just couldn't sleep. Like, I was just on the struggle bus. I don't know why. Friday, I was super irritated, probably at something about work, I'm sure. And I read. I got an Amazon package, and then we went to Walmart. So one of my coworkers had asked me to do some vinyls for her, like iron-on vinyls. She was taking her kids to a Rob Zombie concert, and she did not have, she was like, I'm not paying $40 for t-shirts for my kids, because, they're younger, so, like, they're not at the age where it's like, okay, well, I'll buy this shirt for you and you'll keep it forever and you'll have a memory. Like, it's not like that. So I had to go to Walmart to buy supplies. I had to buy sorry, that's a dumb old dumb joke. But I had to go to Walmart to buy supplies for the vinyl, and then I had to take the vinyl to her. It was kind of like, she was like, well, what are you doing after work? And I was like, I don't know, nothing. And she's like, well, can you do me a favor? I'm thinking, okay, she's going to ask me to go to the store for her. No. She was like, I need shirts. Like, I need vinyl because she was like, I have the shirts, I just need the vinyl. I'm like, God damn it. So then I had to find the vinyl, because she sent me a very specific picture. Well, I don't have Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop skills. So I had to figure out how to remove the background of this image. Sorry for the weird cut there. I had to, my sister came upstairs, so I had to deal with her. Anyways, so I had to find a background remover online, basically, and then attempt to remove the background of the image. It was very interesting. So my mom rode with me to go drop off the vinyl, and then we stopped and got drinks at Casey's, because they have a Casey's gas station. And then we came home and we played Arshmallow, which is a card game that I bought at Gen Con. Which, like I said, when I mentioned that I had bought that, was literally the only game that I could convince my family to play with me. So it's very annoying. Saturday, had a YouTube binge. My mom and I went to Fort Wayne, which is about an hour and a half north of where we live. I wanted to buy some board games, so I bought a game called Photosynthesis, and then I also bought Wingspan. Now, Photosynthesis kind of reminds me of, I think it's Aspen's, that was on Kickstarter there for a while. I think their campaign is over. And then Wingspan I play on BGA all the time, but I wanted like a physical copy of it because I'm trying to figure out how to play it. And I feel like I learn best when I have physical copies of things in my hands. And then after we got done at the game store, we went to Trader Joe's to get snacks, and then we also stopped and got coffee at Starbucks. I actually tried their chai tea latte. Andrea from Scribble Prince Co. at the time had been just talking up the chai tea latte. I think that's what she gets pretty much every time she goes to Starbucks. She gets a chai tea latte, and I was like, you know what, I want to try it, so I did. And then I took a shower and played Aquatica to end my evening. And then on Sunday, I had a YouTube binge, had some planner time. I did end up getting some cleaning done, so I watered the plants, dusted, did my sheets, cleaned the bathroom, and did laundry, which was lovely. I suppose I should speed this up just a little bit because I'm like poking through everything. That's the thing though. I think when I go to film my day by days, I'm very much like just kind of poking through everything because of the fact that I know that I'm going to be speeding up the footage, so I just take my time. And so I think I'm going to speed up the footage. Hang on one second. Okay, I sped up the footage a little bit. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit more palatable for you all. I didn't speed it up super fast, but I sped it up a little bit just because I can. But, yeah. So, that's the finished spread. Flip through of everything, a little Viv wiggle. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it right now because I don't know where I'm at in the video. It's like wigging out on me, of course. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, and until I see you next time, bye-bye.